welcome back to another episode in the Tennessee Titans franchise. Today we're going to be handling week 6 in our 5th season. We're 4-1, going to be playing at home against the Miami Dolphins. That's always a special one for me because they were the team that I did the full season franchise series with on Madden 23. Got to know a lot of these players very well and appreciated them a lot. So there we go. Emotional episode today for me. Today we've got not too much to take care of. The trade offers down below, we won't be taking a look at those. Just currently can't be bothered to take them off the trade block. We've got players ready to negotiate. We do have a solution for Joe Alt, who's being a contract rebel a little bit, but just don't want to pay him that kind of cash. The Temu Adebawore will be around for this season. Harold Landry, same thing. Geno Smith, same thing. And Sonny Styles will be getting the 5th-year option accepted at the end of the season. 8.46 mil for a year. I think that is actually pretty reasonable. Yeah, apart from that, we have the short week press conference to do. We will be taking a look at the Dolphins roster, weekly strategy, player upgrades, and then, of course, the game itself. So, first off, let's take care of the short week. Obviously, we have a short week this week, and the offense isn't going to have much time to prepare or practice the game plan, which could lead to them being out of sync, having a tough time moving the ball. So Kenneth Murray Jr. says, so what you're saying is that we need to step up as a defense. Short weeks are definitely tough, but that long break after is really enjoyable. You read my mind. Rally everybody on defense around the idea of playing dominant defense, making life on our offense easier by constantly getting off the field, giving them as many chances as possible. Alright, there we go. Beat the Dolphins at 2 or fewer offensive touchdowns. Well, not sure if we get that. If we do get it, the defense will get a buff. Or experience points, that would be nice. But if we don't get it, I don't really care too much. All I want is the win to just stay on course for the time being now. Scout the college players, we won't be doing that. But we will be taking a look at the Miami Dolphins now. No surprises, I reckon. Tua Tagovailoa still the quarterback here. 29 out of Alabama, 92 overall, and 18th best ranked QB in the league. He's looking pretty good. He's got very good short accuracy. Throw power is decent enough, and he's just very balanced overall. He's got the balanced QB styles, which means he can scramble, but for the most part, he's just going to be delivering from the pocket. He does have 2 backups, Tyler Van Dyke out of Miami, and Keith Richardson from North Carolina, but those are just backup players, nothing more. Running back room is led by Devon A-Chain, Stephen Burrell out of Mississippi State, Josh Dunn are here as well. I would say Stephen Burrell looks serviceable enough, but he's certainly no leader like Devon A-Chain currently is out of Texas A&M, and he's just really doing extremely well in the league as well. Fullback is Brian Harrison, 25.76, looks decent. The wide receivers, those have been chopped down a little bit. They still have Jaelyn Waddle, 28 and 99, so that looks like a very, very good player up top, of course. Doesn't have a special ability anymore, so that might be in favor for us. Troy Franklin is sitting behind him, 24 and 83. And then we've got Jalen Moreno Cropper, Deontay Hardy, and Dante Bishop. I think this rookie actually looks pretty good. I would personally rank him up at wide receiver 3, meaning here. I think he should get a shot at this. He's not that far off. Certainly very close to Deontay Hardy and whoever Jalen Moreno Cropper is. Troy Franklin out of Oregon is a dude I also had on my Dolphins franchise last time around, so that's fun. And he certainly is one that has pretty good stats. And yeah, a lot of room to grow, of course. Jalen Waddle being the top receiver here. Tight ends being led by Mason Taylor out of LSU. 2 years experience, 90 overall rated. Start of trade, 23 years old. Just a very good looking tight end here. Behind him lining up Will Gilmore and Stephen Grubbs. Both subpar, I would say. So Mason Taylor will have to do the heavy lifting. The offensive line, who will protect Tua? Let's take a look here. Isaiah Wynn, 31.78. Behind him, AJ Strickland, 25.75. This will be a switch at the end of the season, I'm sure of it. Left guard is Matthew Dansby, 24 and 82. Behind him, Asim Richards, so 82 rated, looking pretty good. At center, Connor Williams, 30 and 83. And Joseph Clifford behind him, 25.70. as the backup center. Right guard Anthony Bradford, 2680. We've got Braden Daniels here and Cliff Frost as the backup player. And Zach Zinter over at right tackle, 2581, and Austin Jackson, 2878 as his backup. So the offensive line, to just quickly scroll through this, is around 80-ish, I would say. I would say solid, but certainly nothing to write home about. On defense, we've got Nasir Weber, 2489, and Andrew Durham behind him. Nasir Weber certainly looking like a player that I'm not going to be too excited to have in my grill all the time. His acceleration is very high, 97 tackle, looks crazy. Strength 90, block shedding 90, player condition 85. So just a very nasty looking edge rusher here. He's going to be trying to get close to Will Levis. On right edge, we've got Chop Robinson. First off, what a name. Second off, it's a superstar dev trade player, 2593 out of Penn State. And again, just beautiful stats in there. Power moves, tackle, strength, acceleration, awareness, speed, looking very good, making him very dangerous. D-tackle is Michael Hall Jr. That's a blitz player, X-Factor player. At age 24 already, this highly rated. This is really, really nasty. 6th best D-tackle in the game currently. So he'll be putting a lot of pressure. This front three is really nasty. Matthew Underwood and Jason Jones are the backup players, but again, looking at those front three, Nasir Weber 89, Chop Robinson 93, and the D-tackle 24 years old, 96 rated. So what about the linebackers? Linebacker, left-hand side. Daniil Hunter, 3278, really nice veteran player. Looking pretty good, nothing special anymore, of course, but still very solid all across the board. Those stats look nice. Cameron McGrone and Isaiah Flynn are the backup players here. Mid linebackers Jerome Baker, a Dolphins veteran, of course, 30 and 85. Glenn Pittman, Markel Bentley as backups, but Jerome Baker will be the one piling on pressure. Right outside linebacker Nick Hampton, 27 and 77, and Jose Hawkins out of Florida State, plus Andy Kincaid, 2373 out of Tulsa. Again, I would be switching this already, and Jose Hawkins would be my starter, but Nick Hampton's decent enough. So now, looking at the linebackers, it's a little bit lower rated, but still a lot of experience here. Daniil Hunter, Jerome Baker, and Nick Hampton, very experienced players, just know what they're going to be doing. On corner, led by Jalen Ramsey with a superstar dev trade at age 32. I put the regression slightly different for certain roles, of course, and running backs will always regress way quicker than players at this position, for instance. He and Ellis Robinson, the 4th, 20, and freaking 88. All right, at age 20, look at this one here. This rookie is beautiful. Let me just check when he was drafted, in which round, because that could be interesting. 1st round, 5th pick. All right, nice. Superstar and an X Factor. At cornerback, plus another superstar, that's Kader Kohu. I don't know why he doesn't have a face. Cam Smith, 86 rated, and Reggie Allen, that's a rookie at 22 and 76. So this cornerback room absolutely stacked, and certainly we won't be playing it deep, because those here are really going to be everywhere on the field. Free safety Javon Holland, another superstar, 27 and 97, and Ronald Ash, 2373 as the backup player here. Strong safety Brandon Jones is injured currently, so Antonio Johnson will be taking over. Kicker is Kerry Webb, and the punter is Greg Van Buren. So, how would I sum that up? Well, they've got a decent enough offense, solid, but the defense is where it's at, especially the front three, and of course also the group at the cornerback position. So again, how will we defend? I think the short pass is the way to go. Now, if we can limit to those plays to Jalen Waddle, I think we really have a good shot at this. We're going to go backup training for left edge. We're going to go starter training for right edge. We're going to go split training for D tackles. Starter for left outside linebacker. Splits for mid linebackers. Splits for right outside linebackers. Now let's go with starters here. Corner splits, free safety, and strong safety starters, of course. Although we could go for splits here because Sonny Styles and Taylor Colton are pretty much the same age. Offensive game plan, what do we do now? I think the run inside is our best bet. Just keep it close. Try and keep it secure. If we can break through those front three, we should have the field ahead of us, and that should just to give us a good option to work with. We're going to go backups here. Will Levis, Mike Kramer, or let's go splits here. Splits for the running back, starters, fullback, wide receivers. Let's go with a split here. Tight ends will split. Left tackle, we're going to try train the starter. Left guard, train the starter. At center, we're going to split. And we're going to go right guard, split it as well. And right tackle, we're going to split it as well. Why? Because the starters are already pre-developed, and just getting those points into the second players, into the backup players, makes sense because we reduce the risk of injury for the starters. Team profile time, let's take a look. What are we going to do now? What do we have to do? We have to get, we have to limit them to 2 passing touchdowns. So we're going to try and force the turnovers. Yeah, why not? Let's be a little bit more positive here, right? Let's try 20 points. We're going to try 300 offensive yards. If we get half that, we also get points. And allow under 200 yards. That's actually a really ambitious goal. But all right, let's go with this one here. And let's start training. Nice. Exactly what I don't like to see. A bunch of new injuries. So I'm going to go through them. Joe Alt. He was out already, will return next week. Glenn Sprinkle, this is a new one. He has a PCL sprain, out for a week. Jordan Hall, starting D-tackle, out for a week. Henry To'oto, mid-linebacker starter with a quad strain, out for a week. Harold Landry, also out for a week. And these 3 down here, these were already injured. So there's no new additions here. But up top, we got 2 new injuries. Actually, 3, Glenn Sprinkle, Jordan Hall, Henry To'oto. Not too crazy about those, to be honest. Would have liked to just have the full squad at my disposal. But here we go. Let's just slap some experience points onto the players. First off, Jordan Hall gets some points here. Really like this player. He's looking super nasty. 89 at age 22. Again, locking him down has to be the order of the day. And then keep him around for ages. So, Derrick Knox. Let's get some points here to you. Stephen Marino. I haven't had him on the field that much time, so I'd really like to see how he does. But he looks really nice. Injuries 86, so that could be an issue here. Jill Peoples, right outside linebacker. Gonna put that into run stopper. He was offered in a trade actually, which absolutely fell into my lap and kind of solved the situation that we had at that position. We now have 2 pretty promising players right there. Jack Lindsley, we're going to just try to upgrade him as quickly as we can into the power category. 82 already. David Presley, start of trade player, same thing. Power, power, power. That should be good enough for us to win a few games. JD Bradley, running back, backup. 80 already. And he's just also doing pretty well. I have to say that he has not disappointed so far. Is he now finally a scheme fit? Noah Clancy, that would be so nice. Yes, he is. Fantastic. Mike Kramer gets an upgrade as well. 76 already. He's looking really good. 22 years old, 76. Well, let's see. At some point in time, maybe he will be taken over. Again, power for Eric Lynch, left guard. He is a rookie, 21 years old, out of Western Michigan. Just want to see that he is useful on the offensive line. He will get a shot at doing stuff anyways, because we always have injuries, as you just saw. Luckily at the moment it's only Joe Alt, but you know that can shift at any point in time. All right, I think we're gonna slap some points into the defensive coordinators. Abilities here: boost press for free and strong safeties, or let's go over here, boost pursuit. Yeah, let's go with this one here. And let's go with this one here. Just adding to the different categories of our defensive game plan. With that done, we are ready. We're now going to play the home game at Nissan Stadium against the Miami Dolphins. And here we are, Nissan Stadium, home of the Tennessee Titans, of course. Thursday night primetime. It's a short week. And Jerome Baker, 12 tackles last week. Yikes. All right, well, he will be the combined tackle leader. I'm sure of it. And here we go, with our alternate home option, dark blue, light blue, and dark blue. I really like the setup. Love the combinations that they have. The Dolphins coming along with the Current away uniforms, all white, really clean looking. Beautiful stuff. And here come the Titans, led by Will Levis, who I'm feeling really good about. But I'm also feeling pretty good about the rookie quarterback, Mike Kramer. It's looking pretty good. Coming along quite nicely. I would really like to know what his dev trait is. Don't know how I'm going to do that, but I might just give him a few downs if we feel comfortable at some point in time. If we don't have crazy close games, or if there are injuries, you never know. I'm not going to hope for that to happen, but whatever. Come on, defense. All right, the field goal is what it is. By the way, I had to bring up I'm just going to show you this real quick. I had to bring in a left outside linebacker from the practice squad because both left outside linebackers were injured, of course, which was awesome. That is Brandon Hartwell. I did bring him up because both were injured. Sprinkle is injured and Harold Landry is injured, so I had to cut Adetomiwa Adebawori. That was probably suboptimal. On the other hand side, I didn't really see the issue because I can backfill, we can bring in linebackers and so on and so forth. So we're going to find a solution, and as soon as everybody's fit again, we can just re-sign him or just stick with our practice squad player. Whatever we feel like doing. Let's start out with a run here. 7 seconds to go. Tyjae Spears. Quick run, and Javon Holland coming from behind number 8. 69, Nasir Weber. Injured. That was the dangerous looking, I think it was the D tackler, right? And again, we're going to go for another run here. Let's just see what we can do with Tyjae Spears. If we can find a gap. Ooh, yikes! Let me get away. Number 55, Jerome Baker, and number 4. That's Kader Kohu. Derrick Underwood. Not too excited here, being looked at by the physios. We're gonna go the halfback wham. So let's go. Left hand side. I just need a yard. All right. We're gonna try and get that, and we do. We just step across the line. 3 rushes, 11 yards. Graham Barton. Pretty happy with that. Next up, we're gonna set up a half-band zone weak, but I feel like we should try. The setup doesn't really warrant a pass play. Tried a clever move, but Javon Holland having none of it. Just comes across, takes me down, and there's that. Caleb Farley looking on here. Alright, 4 verticals, something, maybe a play action read. Let's just see if we can hit Burks. Ooh, number 55 again, Jerome Baker coming across, and he almost had that. Almost had that. That was too close for comfort. Alright, Tyjae Spears, left hand side. Let's try and evade number 22, who is looking nasty. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Can we? I was trying a juke. Didn't really get around them. But I don't care. Daniil Hunter, number 53. Jerome Baker. Man, those are names on the same team. 67 passing yards for the Dolphins so far, so of course that is their strategy here. And we're in the second quarter. Kyle Phillips looking for the short one here. CHIG does have the optimum route. Kyle Phillips, what a beautiful, Jesus man, jumping over the player. I thought he was going to be down, but he absolutely proved why he's on the team, why he keeps getting those plays. Jesus man, take a look at this one here. Gets double teamed, survives the contact, and then leaps. Who does he leap over? I don't know. But Jerome Baker again gets the tackle done. So you can see that this is just a reason why he has that many tackles. Zone fake jet, left hand side. Those never work, by the way. So we're gonna, of course, choose something different here. Let me just go for a bench switch. Treylon Burks, Kyle Phillips. There are options here, my friends. Wow, and that is a pick. That is a pick, and that is Jalen Ramsey. All right, that was a little bit... That was overambitious, man. That was very, very badly thrown exactly into coverage against... Is he superstar? I think he's got a superstar dev trait. Yeah. Could have handled that one better. Come on, defense. Wow, that was quick. Jesus Christ, that was quick. Okay. This is this is not going very well. 10-0. Let's go. 2 minutes 40. Tyjae Spears. Yikes! Just evading. Just evading. Just trying to escape here. Javon Holland. Alright, halfback zone weak. Left hand side. Everything super squiggly. Loving it. Game day factor. Hurry up. Okay. Here we go. And that is a beautiful, beautiful route out there towards the left hand side. Very close to being hit with the 2-minute mark. Again, let's go with the tight end angle. And now we're hit with the 2-minute mark. I thought we stepped out of bounds. Oh, that was stupid. Alright, that was very stupid. I don't know why I went for that one. Anything probably would have been better than being this aggressive. CHIG would be fantastic. I want to strike back quickly now. Let's go. Alright. Jalen Ramsey takes him down. Javon Holland. Pittman was coming from behind. But that was a perfect play to answer this extremely quick touchdown for the Dolphins here. I don't think we'll be able to limit them to 2. For Madden 20, what's it going to be, 25, I would really like to have some voice in the press conferences. More than just a single left or right option. I would like to kind of pick, you know, to how many. I think I will limit them, kind of raise the stakes on the risk and reward. And CHIG stepping inside here. Getting the stiff arm out, creating the space, and then he's in. Levis and CHIG are fantastic when they get done with these vertical plays. It's just beautiful. And Jerome Baker, the middle linebacker, stepped forward so the space was there. Stiff arm and then turn inside. Nice. Alright, come on defense. Now, can we please get a turnover? A quick one. Yes, we do. Fantastic. 45 seconds to go. We have 3 timeouts left in this first half. Getting into field goal range would be awesome. CHIG or Amari. Rodgers are my targets here, of course. We're going to be aggressive. And that was almost a pick here by Javon Holland. Again, vertical time it is. I could try and just play it, you know, with the run plays. Kind of run down the clock a little bit more. And here goes Amari Rodgers. Can we get across the line? Yes, we can. Pushed back. We're going to stop the clock for the first time. 32 seconds. Nice. Very nice. Amari Rodgers, another one of those players that's just always there. When you need him, he just steps up. Absolutely unpretentious. Alright. Can we get a round of applause here for CHIG? Absolutely turning on beast mode here. Alright. Let's go with a double post. I don't think we're gonna really call this play here. Let's just go with a play action read. Or is this... It's probably not the best idea. Let's see. Let's set up the verticals real quick. Real quick. It's going to be Phillips going over there. Okonkwo is also an option. And I'm going to go with Okonkwo here. Stepping out of bounds. We do get 6 yards on that gain. Stop the clock again. That was a nice route here. Treylon Burks would be fantastic. Should I hot route him? I could try and just hot route him to go between those players. Do you see the one at the far back? That's Javon Holland, and number 55. That is, of course, Jerome Baker. That would be perfect if I could hit him there. Ah, very close to catching that one. 3rd and 4. But I had to get the ball out there. We can just go for a field goal if we feel like it without any problem whatsoever. 18 seconds on the clock. That is overthrown, man. That is inaccurate. And Will Levis doesn't really do us too many favors with that throw, but again, it can happen. Evan McPherson, slow arc because of his superstar ability. And there we go. We managed to draw the game. 10 versus 10. Respectable enough. This defense is really hard hitting. It's less of a... Alright. Don't know really what happened here, but we're gonna take it. Must have been a turnover or something like that. Oh. Slightly inaccurate, but I think it's gonna creep in. Yeah, it is. Alright, 30 versus 10. We even take the lead. Don't know what happened here. Whatever. Another turnover. Alrighty, come on, get in defense. Anyhow, as I was saying, this defense is not hard hitting, so I have to reiterate on that one. But rather, it's a very technical one. It's a very fast-paced, just closing down a hunting defense. Versus hard-hitting defenses, for instance, the Colts have one. It's just when the front three are just so tough to beat. Colts, Ravens, for instance, the Packers. There are quite a few. The Raiders also. Those are defenses now we really had problems with here. And Chris McAdams. Nasir Weber again, man. Take a breather, maybe. 69. Out again with an injury. Zone weak left-hand side. Chris McAdams really doing extremely well. He's such a good backup runner to have. Really finds those routes. He's quick, he's tough, gets forward very well. And we're just gonna keep on running. Bruce Sternum will not be returning, alright? Sometimes I would be sweating it right now, going, oh no, my starter is injured. I do have certain positions where I don't have to feel that way. Ah, number 22, that sucks. I kind of felt like it opened up until it didn't. Chop Robinson, number 92. Inside zone. Left-hand side again. I need some clearance over there. But it's the young dudes. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's Kader Kohu coming absolutely out of nowhere. Boom. Yeah, he got me good. He got me real good on that one. Alright, 3rd and 7. No gain on this one. Let's try play action crossers. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty long field goal. Something like a 50-yarder. If we can even go for that. Or do I go with a... Let's go with an inside zone. Just try and shave some yards off of that. There we go. 4th and 1. Chris McAdams out. Come on, guys. Stop breaking my players if you would. JD Bradley is up now. Zone weak, left-hand side, 28 yards. This is a little bit of a reach. Could have gone for the field goal here as well, but we are just going to try and get that first down and then some. Fantastic job here. Super nice. Helped up by Rush, and then they're fighting for the ball. I don't know what's going on here, but there we go. JD Bradley fencing. Getting those yards. 17 yards to go. Beautiful stuff. It's this really interesting combination of Price and Lindsley over on the left-hand side. Where Joe Alt used to be. Now I've got Price. He's not yet at 85, which is why his superstar ability hasn't triggered yet. Couldn't find the gap. 4 yards. Works. Good enough. Good enough for me. Tell you what, we're going to set up something like a Y corner. And we are going to go towards verticals. Again, Amari Rodgers is in there. I've got Okonkwo on the turning inside route. But we're just going to go... Jesus! Alright, didn't see that one coming. Did not see that one coming. I felt like I had it under control. Strange one. Very strange one. Okay, verticals again. Let's get CHIG. And then let's just step across that line. Alright, just like that. First and goal. Deshaun Price. Left-hand side. Left tackle. Holding his chest. Seems to have a problem here. Is it the arm? Is it the chest? Couldn't really see it. Good. Let's go with an ISO. First and goal. 6 yards out. Clock is ticking down. Until it isn't. There we go. J.D. Bradley. Push, 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 push. And we go forward 3 yards. Alright. Will Levis. Jesus Christ. The dude's got guns. Absolutely stacked. Alright, let's see. Left-hand side run. Can we break through here? Push, 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 push. And we're in. Fantastic. J.D. Bradley breaks it in. Number 31 goes up against him, but can't stop the run anymore. There was a slight shove there. Number 56. I love that. I love that they go this in the game. Come on, defense. Turn it around. And they do just that. That is great stuff, man. Absolutely great stuff. Tua contained. Alright, let's go. ISO. J.D. Bradley. Kaboom. There we go. Stepping left, right. 2 yards only. Alright. I don't want to really waste this one here. I don't feel like it's going to be a waste, but we're just going to try and, you know, not throw this one away too easily. Let's go left-hand side. J.D. Bradley. There's a gap. Oh, yikes. And number 69. Again, Nasir Weber. 6 yards to go. Come on. I wouldn't want to punt the ball away. This could really be the game closer. Just another field goal, and I feel like we can all breathe a little bit easier. Alright, mesh spot time. I think we just need to bridge this first down. And if we've done that, then we can... Ooh, nice. Almost a direct pick. Beautiful. So now we punt. Not loving this. I'm not loving this, but again. So, wind is coming from the left-hand side. Let's just get it really far back, I hope. Kablamo. And here we go. This is actually not too bad. Oh, I would have loved... I was looking at the wrong player. The player I control just completely threw himself outside. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Ah, oh, crud. We would have held them to just one touchdown, and that would have given our defense a big boost. J.D. Bradley held here. All right. That was the last timeout, so that is positive. Gonna go with another run play to just get the clock running here. I don't see the point in saving up clock time. Oh, here we go. Didn't think I would get through, but I did. Nasir Weber. Third time. Third time's a charm. Do you maybe want to sit this one out, my man? Alright, off to the tunnel. Does look like it. And here we go. Clock has stopped, and we're gonna get it running for the final time. Of course, the injury stopped the clock here. J.D. Bradley, oh, he finds space, a lot of space. A first down and then some more. Number 22, and Michael Hall is injured. Come on. This is what I call absolute dedication, injuring yourself to stop the game clock. There we go. But we do have a few backups in there, so let's not forget that. We're not playing with our starting D tackle. We are definitely playing with a reduced edge rusher group. So a lot of that in there. Boom. Alright, big run. 13 seconds. Clock will run down. And this is gonna be it for sure. I will certainly call another timeout just because I'm a crazy dude. And I want to get Evan McPherson out there. And I want to hike up the score just a little bit more. You know, just kind of rub it in. Just ever so lightly. Field goal kick. There we go. Kaboom. Kaboom. And now coming down very slowly because of his superstar. And there we are. Scoring 23 versus 17. And we're going to win this home game against the Miami Dolphins. There was no chance to put Mike Kramer on. I will do that, but only if the opportunity arises, to put it that way. And there we go. Coach is frustrated. Me not so much. Will Levis also. Good job here. Team stepping up, compensating injuries. And there you go. Well done, Titans. Tua and Levis. Well, Levis did 129 yards, not that much, 50% completion rate, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That was a little bit unlucky, I would say. But yeah, we certainly pushed the rushing game more. Again, looking at this one here, Devin A-Chain, man, 111, yikes. Tyjae Spears, 8 attempts. J.D. Bradley, 10 attempts. Chris McAdams, 5 attempts. Overall, it was just a lot of battling it out on the ground. On the receiving side, CHIG, of course, was fantastic on those vertical plays. I just love those. And then come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Dolphins receivers. And then Phillips and Rodgers. And Treylon Burks, 0 with that ball drop. That was really strange. For some weird reason, he dropped it. Kenneth Murray Jr., solo tackle leader. Who's the total tackle leader? Also Kenneth Murray Jr. I would have expected Javon Holland. Who was I looking for? Weird. Alright, we're gonna take it. For Jerome Baker, I was looking for, but he didn't really get those. James Houston, the 4th. Derrick, Knox, Jarvis, 4th, and Aziz Al-Shaair all get in there with sacks. 1 interception, Jaelyn Ramsey, alright, that was entirely on me. And Evan McPherson, 3 field goal attempts, 3 field goals made, 2 extra point attempts, and 2 extra points made. Great job, team. Kenneth Murray Jr. Things didn't exactly go according to plan offensively, but we still got the job done. That's all that matters. Win is a win, but we'll need to be sharper next time we're out there. Alright, plus 1000 XP earned for the entire team. We could have gotten more, maybe a little bit more, only for the offensive team. For the defense, of course. But yeah, looking back at the players that were out injured, I'm actually not too unhappy. We will get all those 5 players back next week. So I'll have both my left outside linebackers back. We'll have one of our starting mid linebackers, starting D tackle, and of course Joe Alt will be making the trade next week. I think I'm just going to go for picks probably. Just try and get some value for that. There's no real position that I just want to buff immediately. Pretty happy with all the players. Then I want to see George Temple return. Then I want to see Steven Marino return. And then I just hope that we have a successful season, a long season, with you along for the ride. So thank you so much for being here. Just going to put that out straight away. Really appreciate it. Special because you're here. So thanks for that. And as always, guys, take care and see you next time.